It's a proactive measure to counter the threat of terrorism, and it will be so strong that crime will be caught up in the Dragnet. Recently, the administration stressed that it has no tolerance for terror-related activities after the attacks in Paris. Calls have recently heightened for countries to implement stringent security measures to ensure that terrorism is not allowed free flow in the region. The government has streamlined Operation Dragnet to prepare for such eventualities.
Is a joint services operation in which the joint services, in coordination with other law enforcement and government agencies, will conduct intensified security operations throughout Guyana with effect from the 1st of December 2015, and that will run until about June of 2016.
That was Minister of State Joseph Harman addressing media operatives at the post-cabinet media briefing on Wednesday. The operation will be strengthened by the integration of all statutory security units into a mammoth security force to create an enhanced national security environment. Minister Harman detailed some aspects of the operation.
On the borders, there will be an enhanced presence by our armed forces. At the ports of entry, there will be intensified scrutiny by the immigration services. In the country itself, that is in the towns and in the villages, there's going to be an increased presence of police ranks.
The Minister of State said it is also in keeping with the government's recognition that enhanced security is needed, taking into context not only the crime situation, but the tendency of a surge in these activities during the holiday season.
The other, of course, is the crime situation, which we have basically looked at very carefully and decided that we needed to put some additional measures in place to ensure that people feel safe as they go about their business, people feel safe in their homes, and people feel safe in their schools and in whatever the communities.
Minister Harman said no one should consider themselves exempt from these threats.
With the fact that terrorism has no borders, no defined borders. Terrorism can occur anywhere. And if we feel that you are immune from it, I believe things that happened after the attack in Paris, you had incidents in Mali, you had incidents in Russia. In fact, right here in the region, I think there was some talk about terrorist influences in Trinidad and Tobago and so on. So,
the Minister of State said the administration is committed to ensuring that all Guyanese experience that good, safe life. And for this reason, they have taken this proactive approach.
It will be remiss of a government if it does not put into place arrangements which will secure its citizenry. And so we are not waiting for something to happen. We are putting in place arrangements which will make our citizens safe, and that it will not come as a surprise if something were to happen and we were not in a position to do something about it.
Minister Harman also cited as a reason for the enhanced border patrol the upcoming elections in Venezuela, which shares a disputed border with Guyana. For HGP Nightly News, Kingsley Bryan.